What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of this week's Brick Belt Mindset Podcast. Again, thank you all so much for tuning in and subscribing. And if you are listening to this on any audio platform, I would appreciate you giving an honest review because it truly would mean the world to me. And I am back from my honeymoon, feeling refreshed, feeling blessed, and honestly feeling honored to have gotten so much love over the last 2.5-3 weeks from people, from my loving wife, just in awe of my life the last 2 or 3 weeks. It's just been amazing. But while I was on my honeymoon, of course, you know me, I tried to take a lesson out of every conversation, out of every experience. And this vacation, I really tried to turn my brain off. I tried to just be present, and I did that. But I ran into a ton of people, other couples actually, that, you know, were just varied in age, some older, some younger, some around our age, and then some people that were right around my parents' age. And I had this one particular conversation at the pool with this amazing married couple, and we were just having a conversation, and you know, my wife was talking about her profession, and then they asked me about mine, and we kind of just went on this rabbit hole about fitness. But anyway, the message today I'm talking about is going to be about seeing progression, seeing results. And I was having this conversation with them, and I do my spiel where I tell them about what I do, and I talk about some of the things that I have come across in my profession and my years of experience. But anyway, the lady I was speaking to, she was talking about her experience with fitness, and she had, got on this fitness kick before her vacation that she was on, and talked about how she kind of let off the gas the last couple weeks and how she noticed a difference in her day-to-day living. And anyway, long story short, I was explaining to her about the series of progression and how to use different units of measure to measure your own progress. And what I kept coming back to was like her, the things she was saying back to me. I'm just, wanting to, without cutting her off, and tell her, you're measuring your success with somebody else's ruler, meaning that your progress, your results are not predicated on what you feel are optimal, but what you think other people feels optimal, what you think other people would deem successful or progress. And my message to you all today is to not let the measurements of somebody else's ruler dictate how far you've come, to dictate your distance, or to dictate your progress. We all have different units of measure. We all have different units of progress. We all have different units of success. So my invitation to you all today is to not let what you think other people deem success, or what other people would use as distance or progress, to gauge your distance and your measurements. And if you're somebody like myself where you find it hard sometimes to, give yourself the pat on the back, or to think that what you're doing is progress, I want you to think about this. The last thing to grow on a fruit tree is the fruit. Not the branches, not the roots, not the leaves. It's the fruit. Give yourself time, give yourself grace, and enjoy the growth.